Hey everyone, welcome to your personalized deep dive, all about blasting away belly fat.
Ah, love it.
We're going to unpack the best exercises you can use to target that stubborn area.
Yes.
And from the looks of the sources you sent over,
Right.
you're not just looking for a basic workout list. You want to know like the why
For sure.
behind each move.
Exactly. It's about working smarter, not harder, right?
Yes.
Like having a cheat sheet for your body.
I love that analogy.
Knowing how these exercises actually work makes them so much more effective and honestly more fun too.
Totally. And, getting rid of belly fat, it's not just about rocking a swimsuit.
Right.
It's a huge win for your health.
Oh, absolutely.
You're lowering your risk of heart disease, diabetes, all that good stuff.
Could not agree more. Yeah, it's a big deal.
So ready to dive into some surprising facts and expert tips?
I am so ready. Let's do it.
Okay, perfect.
So first up,
Okay.
we're tackling an exercise that might seem a little too simple,
Okay.
but trust me, it's a secret weapon.
What is it?
Jumping jack.
Jumping jacks. Seriously, I haven't done those since like grade school.
I know, right? But here's the thing.
Okay.
They're actually a killer full-body workout in disguise.
Really?
You are engaging your legs, your core, and your arms, all while getting your heart rate up like crazy.
Okay, I'm starting to see the appeal.
Yeah.
One of the sources even mentioned that they help you get into that fat-burning state so quickly.
Yes.
But is there a way to make them even more effective?
Absolutely. Instead of just landing with your feet together,
Uh-huh.
add a squat at the bottom of each jump.
Ooh.
You'll boost the calorie burn and sculpt those legs at the same time.
Okay.
It's like a jumping jack power-up.
I love it.
I know, it's pretty cool.
All right, next on the list we have mountain climbers. Are those as intense as they sound?
They can be, but that's why they're so good for torching belly fat.
Okay.
You're getting like a 2-for-1 deal here.
Okay.
You're combining cardio and core strengthening in one move.
Wow, that's efficient.
Right.
One of the sources even compared them to HIIT, high-intensity interval training. Is that a fair comparison?
Definitely you're using multiple muscle groups at once,
Okay.
which kicks your metabolism into overdrive. Plus that quick burst of energy mimics those like short, intense intervals that make HIIT so effective.
Gotcha.
But a word of caution,
Okay.
engage your core throughout the entire movement
Yeah,
to protect your lower back. We don't want any injuries,
of course.
just amazing results.
Solid advice. All right, brace yourself because I think I know what's coming next.
Wait,
The exercise we all love to hate, burpees.
you know it, and there's a good reason they're so dreaded.
Yeah,
These bad boys are serious fat burners.
okay.
In fact, one study found that burpees torch up to 50% more fat than jogging.
Wait, 50%? That's insane.
It is.
But seriously, why are they so much better at melting fat than just like going for a run?
It all comes down to the sheer number of muscles you're using.
Oh, okay.
With burpees, you're hitting every major muscle group
Okay.
in a single dynamic movement. That means you're burning more calories, boosting your metabolism, and yes, blasting away that belly fat.
That makes sense.
Mhm.
Okay. But for someone who's just starting out, burpees can feel pretty intimidating. Any tips for making them a bit more manageable?
Absolutely. Start by modifying the move, skip the push-up, and just focus on the squat thrust motion.
Okay.
Or you can even do what's called a half burpee where you step your feet back instead of jumping.
Oh, okay.
It's all about listening to your body and gradually building up your strength.
I love that it's about progress, not perfection.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready to move on to an exercise that's all about sculpting those abs?
Oh, bring it on. What have we got?
Get ready for bicycle crunches.
Bicycle crunches.
They're like the ultimate ab sculptor, especially for targeting that stubborn belly fat. And you know what makes them even better than regular crunches?
Go tell.
They work your upper abs, your lower abs, and those side muscles, your obliques, all in one fluid motion.
Wow. Talk about efficiency.
I know, right?
Okay, I am definitely adding bicycle crunches to my routine. Is there any technique tip that can make them even more effective?
Focus on quality over quantity.
Okay.
Instead of rushing through the reps, just slow down and really feel the burn.
Okay.
It's about maximizing those muscle contractions, not just going through the motions.
Slow and controlled. Got it. So far, we've had exercises that get your heart rate up and others that really target those abs. What's next on our belly fat blasting journey?
Now we're getting into the realm of core strength with a move that's deceptively simple but incredibly powerful.
Okay, what is it?
The plank.
Ah, yes, the plank.
Okay.
The exercise that looks easy but can make you shake like a leaf after just a few seconds.
Right.
But I'm curious, why is a strong core so important for burning belly fat?
It's all connected. Think of your core as the foundation of your body.
Okay.
When it's strong, everything works more efficiently, including your metabolism. Plus, a strong core improves your posture, which can actually make your stomach appear flatter.
Oh, it's like a chain reaction of positive effects. And speaking of efficiency, I see one of the sources mentions that holding a plank for just 60 seconds can burn a surprising number of calories.
It is. It's all about engaging those muscles and keeping them under tension. And if you want to amp up the challenge even further, you can try variations like side planks or plank jacks.
Ooh, that sounds intense. I'm definitely gonna have to try those.
They're great.
Definitely.
They're a great way to target those obliques even more. Remember, a strong core is key to a flat belly.
Okay, next up, we've got an exercise that's specifically designed to target those pesky love handles.
You're talking about Russian twists?
Russian twists?
They are fantastic for working those obliques, those muscles that run along the sides of your waist.
I've seen these done with a medicine ball, but is there a way to do them without any equipment?
Absolutely. You can simply clasp your hands together or use a small weight if you have one. And remember that golden rule, slow and controlled movements are key.
Got it. So far, we've covered a lot of ground, and I'm already feeling inspired to get moving. What other belly fat blasting exercises do we have in store?
Well, we've still got 4 fantastic exercises to cover, each with its own unique benefits and pro tips.
Yep.
But before we dive into those, why don't we take a quick break and come back refreshed and ready to learn even more.
Sounds good to me. Okay, we are back and ready to uncover more of these awesome belly fat blasting exercises.
Yes, we are.
What do we got next?
All right, so get ready for some high energy moves that'll really get your heart pumping.
Okay.
We're talking high knees, leg raises, jump rope, and hanging leg raises.
Wow, that sounds like a serious workout. Let's break them down one by one. What's the deal with high knees?
So think of high knees as a supercharged version of running in place.
Okay.
You're basically bringing your knees up as high as you can with each step, driving those legs and engaging your core.
Okay, I can see how that would get the heart rate up.
Oh, yeah.
One of the sources mentioned aiming for 30 to 60 seconds of high knees between sets of other exercises. Is that a good strategy?
Absolutely. High knees are a fantastic way to add bursts of cardio into your routine, keeping that fat-burning engine revved up.
Nice. All right, next up, we have leg raises. What makes them so effective for targeting belly fat?
So leg raises are all about strengthening your lower abs.
Okay.
That area that can be notoriously tricky to tone.
Yeah.
By lifting your legs off the ground, you're directly engaging those muscles and working against gravity.
One of the sources mentioned keeping your back flat on the ground and avoiding jerky movements. Why is that so important?
Good catch proper form is crucial with leg raises.
Oh, wait.
Keeping your back flat protects your spine, while slow and controlled movements ensure that you're really targeting those lower abs and not just using momentum.
Form over speed. Got it. All right. Next up, we have a classic cardio exercise, jump rope. What makes it so effective for burning belly fat?
So jump rope is like a mini trampoline for your metabolism.
Yeah.
It's an incredibly efficient way to burn calories and boost your heart rate in a short amount of time.
One of the sources even claimed that 10 minutes of jumping rope is equivalent to 30 minutes of running. Is that true?
It can be. Jumping rope engages multiple muscle groups simultaneously, from your calves and quads to your core and shoulders.
Oh.
That full body activation translates into serious calorie burn. Plus, it's a fun way to mix up your routine and challenge your coordination.
Totally. Okay, last but not least, we have hanging leg raises. Those sound intense.
Their hanging leg raises are like the ultimate test of core strength. You're literally hanging from a bar and using your abdominal muscles to lift your legs.
Wow, that sounds like it requires some serious core power. Is this exercise suitable for everyone?
So hanging leg raises are definitely an advanced move.
Okay.
If you're new to exercise or have any core weaknesses, it's best to start with easier variations and gradually work your way up.
That's a good point. It's always smart to listen to your body and progress at a pace that feels right for you.
Exactly. Now, we've covered a lot of individual exercises.
We have.
But I'm sensing you're eager to go beyond the basics. You want to know how to really customize these moves to match your goals, right?
You read my mind. It's all well and good to know these exercises, but I'm curious about how we can tweak them to target specific areas, or maybe even adapt them if we have limitations or injuries.
I love your thinking. It's all about taking this knowledge and making it work for you.
Yeah.
Let's dive into the fascinating world of exercise modifications.
This is where it gets really interesting for me. It's like having a secret decoder ring for exercise.
I love that.
What kind of modifications can we make to these belly fat blasters?
Well, we can change the angle, the tempo, or even add weights or resistance bands. And for those with limitations, there are plenty of ways to modify exercises to make them safer and more effective.
Okay, you've officially piqued my curiosity.
Mhm.
You give me an example. Let's say I'm really focused on sculpting those side abs. How could I modify one of these exercises to really target that area?
Let's take the plank, for example.
Okay.
It's already a fantastic core strengthener,
Yeah.
but we can supercharge it by adding a twist.
A twist. How do you twist in a plank?
Imagine holding that strong plank position and then slowly rotating your torso to bring one hip towards the floor.
Oh.
Feel that squeeze in your obliques.
Oh, yeah. I definitely feel it. That's way more challenging than a regular plank.
Exactly, and that's just one example. We can apply similar principles to other exercises as well.
Okay.
Want to take those jumping jacks to the next level?
Bring it on. I'm ready for a challenge.
Instead of jumping with your feet together, add a lateral twist at the top of each jump.
Okay.
You'll not only amp up the cardio, but you'll also be hitting those obliques from a different angle.
Ooh. I can feel the burn just thinking about it. What about mountain climbers? Can we modify those to target the obliques even more?
Absolutely. Instead of bringing your knee straight to your chest, try bringing it towards the opposite elbow.
Okay.
It'll add a rotational element to the movement, further engaging those side abs.
I love how a simple tweak can totally transform an exercise.
Uh,
What about burpees? Any tips for modifying those?
For those who are ready to take burpees to the next level, try adding a push-up with a clap at the top.
Whoa.
It's an explosive movement that demands power and control.
Wow. That sounds intense.
Yeah.
But for those of us who aren't quite at the clapping burpee stage, are there any modifications that can make them a bit more beginner friendly?
Absolutely. Instead of jumping your feet back into the plank position,
Yeah.
try stepping them back one at a time. This reduces the impact while still engaging all the major muscle groups.
That's a great tip. It's all about finding that sweet spot between challenging yourself and working within your current fitness level.
You've hit the nail on the head, and this principle applies to all the exercises we've discussed.
Okay.
Take leg raises, for example. If a full leg raise is too difficult,
Yeah,
you can modify it by bending your knees and bringing them towards your chest.
that makes perfect sense. So what we're essentially learning is that these exercises are like building blocks. We can take the basic movement and customize it to create a workout that's perfectly tailored to our individual needs.
That's a fantastic way to put it. It's like having a toolbox filled with different options, and you get to choose the tools that best suit your goals and abilities.
This whole concept of exercise modification is so empowering. It takes away that feeling of intimidation and allows us to approach fitness with a sense of creativity and curiosity.
I couldn't agree more. It's about taking ownership of your workout and making it truly your own.
This deep dive has been a revelation. It's not just about the exercises themselves, but about understanding how they work and how we can adapt them to maximize their benefits.
And remember, even small modifications can make a big difference. It's all about those incremental steps towards a fitter, stronger you.
I love that. Okay, I have one more burning question for you before we move on to the final part of our deep dive. We've talked extensively about exercise, but what role does diet play in all of this?
The age-old question, exercise versus diet.
Right.
The truth is, they're both equally important. You can do all the burpees and mountain climbers in the world, but if your diet isn't aligned with your fitness goals, you're not going to see the results you desire.
So it's all about finding that balance between what we eat and how we move.
Precisely, think of it as a two-pronged approach. Exercise helps you burn calories and build muscle, while a healthy diet provides the fuel your body needs to perform at its best and recover properly.
This is making so much sense. We've gone from basic belly fat blasting exercises to exploring the fascinating world of modifications.
Yes, we have.
And we've emphasized the importance of a balanced diet for optimal results. Now, for the final part of our deep dive, let's address something that might be on our listeners' mind. What if you have physical limitations or injuries? How can you adapt these exercises to stay safe and still achieve those belly fat blasting goals? Okay, so we've explored all these amazing exercises and even like how to tweak them for that extra oomph.
Yes.
But what about those of us who might have, injuries or limitations? Can we still get in on this belly fat blasting action?
Absolutely. Fitness should be accessible to everyone regardless of their physical challenges. It's all about finding the right modifications to make these exercises work for you.
That's so important. It's not just about like avoiding further injury, but also about staying active and reaping all those benefits of exercise, even when faced with limitations.
Right.
Can you walk us through some examples?
Sure.
Let's say someone has knee issues.
Okay.
Which exercises would you recommend modifying?
So let's revisit those burpees.
Okay.
Instead of jumping back into the plank, you can simply step back one leg at a time.
Okay.
This reduces the impact on your knees while still engaging all the major muscle groups.
That's a great adaptation. It seems like a lot of these exercises involve jumping or like quick movements.
Yeah.
What about someone with sensitive wrists? Are there modifications for exercises like mountain climbers or jumping jacks?
You're right, those can be tough on the wrists for mountain climbers.
Yeah.
Try performing the movement on an incline. This lessens the pressure on your wrists while still giving you that awesome core and cardio workout.
Smart. So instead of putting your hands directly on the floor, you could use like a bench or even a sturdy box. What about jumping jacks? How would you modify those for someone with wrist sensitivities?
Instead of jumping, try stepping side to side while raising your arms overhead.
Oh?
You'll still get your heart rate up and work those muscles, but with less impact on your wrists.
I love how creative we can get with these modifications.
Right.
It really highlights that fitness is not a one-size-fits-all approach.
Exactly.
We can tailor it to our individual needs and abilities.
Yes, and sometimes it might even be beneficial to consult with a physical therapist or a certified trainer.
Okay.
They can assess your specific needs and help you create a safe and effective workout plan that takes your limitations into account.
That's a great point. You know, professionals can provide that extra level of guidance and support. But even without a professional, there are still so many ways to modify these exercises based on our own comfort levels and fitness levels, right?
Absolutely. Remember those half burpees we talked about for beginners?
Yeah.
It's all about meeting yourself where you are and gradually progressing.
So true. There's no shame in starting slow and building up strength and endurance over time.
Right.
It's all about celebrating those small victories and finding joy in the journey.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, this deep dive has been incredibly insightful.
It has.
We've covered a wide range of belly fat blasting exercises, learned how to modify them for specific muscle groups and limitations, and really emphasized the importance of listening to our bodies.
Absolutely.
Do you have any final words of wisdom for our listener as they embark on their own fitness journey?
Remember, fitness is not about rigid rules or unattainable ideals. It's about finding what works for you, honoring your body, and making sustainable choices that support your overall well-being.
Beautifully said.
Okay.
I think the key takeaway here is that fitness should be empowering and fun, not intimidating or overwhelming. It's about exploring, experimenting, and discovering what makes you feel strong, healthy, and confident.
And remember, even small changes can make a big difference over time. So keep learning, keep moving, and most importantly, keep enjoying the process.
Thanks for joining us on this incredible deep dive into the world of belly fat blasting exercises. We hope you feel inspired and equipped to create a workout routine that's perfect for you